like listed on Binance or whatever. I don't know if you know Muzza. Tree US. I don't know. There's a tree US. It's perhaps. Yeah, brother. I have no idea what this coin is. What it does, I will have to look on stream. I look off stream whilst Muzza does his section and let you know. Yeah, I cannot tell you anything about it. I don't know what project it is. What market cap it is. I don't know if it's one of those cartel. Okay, it might be one of those cartel scams. Well, it's got super negative funding, but funding's normalized now, and I mean, it did get heavy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't like I will try to give you something in chat in a little bit once I look into the project more. But from a TA perspective, there's nothing going on for me, and you're better off trading anything else. Moz, are you here?
Yeah, I am here.
Do you want to take over?
Yeah, sure.
Uh, all right, there you go.
Let's start with the BTC first. So, those of you who were in my stream yesterday, I specifically said that I think price is going to do a retest of like 116,900 something, and I said that price is gonna reject from like this 4 hour resistance. This is basically the range lows. And I think 116.9, 117K is going to give you a rejection, which is going to lead an expansion towards like 110, 800. If you guys know that in this whole range, I was calling out for like 112K. And I don't know how much I got greedy when I got 112K. But for me, 110, 800 was basically the area where I wanted to go with a very, very good size, since I think we have the weekly support, we have the daily support, we have the 4 hour support. So I think 110, 800 and then 110,000 is going to be a very, very good support. So what I think is that this is just a mere bounce, and I think 117K is going to be a very good short entry. And I think then price is going to slam back down to 110,000 something, but where I have the BTC limit order as well. And also I have a good confluence because Michelle also think about the same thing as well. For ETH, yesterday I told you that 3700 is where ETH is going to go. I think I made the post in Europe session as well, and 3700 is where I want to short ETH for like a scalp with like 1.5% stop loss. And I think again, we will be able to get an entry around like 3540. So I think 3540 level is going to be a very big level for the re-entry, as I can see. So right now my plan for ETH is that if you're long, I think you should be taking good chunk of your position size when price is going to go to like 3700, since I have the daily and 4 hour resistance at the same area. So good chance that we see rejection from this 3700. Also, if you look at the 15 minute RSI, and the 1 hour RSI, you can see that we have the 1 hour supply zone at like 3700 as well. And also RSI is almost coming into the overbought region. So I think good chance that we see a rejection from 3700. The setup that I'm watching for the group is pump fun. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that this coin is going to be something like what Pengu did. So I want to set myself up because we have a big um, inefficiency on the left side of the chart that can get filled. But I'm waiting for price to flip my green box, and then I think I will call a market entry on this pump fund token. Another coin that I think can do good this week is Useless. I think Useless have much room to go upside. Kernel, I wanted to call out, but this shitcoin have a very little volume that time, and then suddenly it got the spike. So I missed this setup. Anyways, I want to talk about this important others chart with you so you can understand. So my plan is so what I think is that in the next couple of hours, you are going to see others chart the way it's going up after the retest of 50. It's looking like bullish, and I think mid cap can really do good in the next coming hours, and I think others chart can go back to like 283, 284 billion, and the max it can go to like 293 billion. I think it's not positive to go short on any altcoins, especially the mid caps at the moment. If you wanna short, I think 293 billion is where you can short, and you will be rewarded good. But right now, it's looking like a reclaim setup, and I'm very much happy that others chart has reclaimed 273 billion. I think in the next couple of hours, at least it's going to be like 283, and by tomorrow, I think 288 billion might be achieved in a very short span. But still, I want to short ETH once price is going to go up to like 3700. In BTC, I might short as well once price is going to go to like 117. I think that's what I wanted to discuss with you guys in this stream. Um, Somebody asked you, JD, a question. I wanted to sell big size spot when total reached 3.9 trillion on the last bearish retest, but I fumbled. Would you still de-risk spot if we touch? I mean, I'm not JD, but just to answer you, I think if you just want to de-risk your spot positions, I think you should. If it's a mid cap, then I think just watch the price reaction from like 289 and then 293 billion. I think this is a very good spot. If you are holding a mid cap, then this is the area where you need to sell in, because if you look at the RSI, at least wait for the RSI to go back to the overbought region, and sync that overbought RSI with this supply zone, and I think that will be a good um, area to sync your mid caps. Any chart request, guys? Oh, I see Pocky is here as well. How are you, Pocky? JD,
Yeah,
you were speaking something.
SB, I think it would be a good idea to de-risk at 118 if you're stuck in some bags that are kind of making you worried. Um, I think you can easily rebuy those bags above 120k if you're bullish, because above 120k, you're going to get another next leg up, which is going to be pretty violent. So yeah, I think 118 is a good place to rejoin. To like sell your spot bags and rebuy higher.
By the way, I see your PNL. Congrats, man, for making 500,000.
It was testnet, bro.
Huh? Oh my god, man. Did you smash in the US? Did you enjoy your
Uh,
How old are you, by the way?
why are you asking me this on stream, bro? What the hell? Yo, I don't know why he's gone silent. uh, I think he must have disconnected. But yeah, if anyone
Oh,
else,
sorry, I got a power.
uh,
Sorry, I got the power cut. I got my power again. You were saying something?
no, I was just gonna say if anyone has any other questions, let us know.
Oh, oh no, 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 no. I got the power cut. Thank you to my mobile internet. So now I can be able to stream. Um, so for Fartcoin, yeah, so for Fartcoin, I have the daily resistance on this Woods bot at like $1, and then I had the support at like 0.782 by looking at the daily. So I won't be looking to build my position, but I would see it as an deviation. If price can somehow reclaim like $1 on like daily time frame, then this will be looking as a deviation, and then I will be looking to TP at like 1.3. So I would at least be waiting for like and also $1 is a psychological resistance. So I think any daily close above like $1 is going to be a great sign that price can somehow recover. Also, if let's say we can have a retest again of like 0.88, I think it could be a good idea to go long. I can see it's trying to do a diagonal breakout as well, and since we have the strong low at like 0.8, we can again try this 4 hour retest with just a stop loss below the strong lows, and then pray that price can somehow accept above like $1 for the acceptance of the deviation, and then we can TP around like 1.28. But for now, I think it might not be retesting lower. So since then, we will have to chase once we see like at least like couple of 4 hour close above like $1. Also, RSI is looking to break like 50 area. So we will have to look if RSI is holding the 50 level very well, and if yes, then I think it could be a great long. I think we can easily get like 28 to 30% on this Fartcoin long if everything goes according to plan. Sui, I think Sui we discussed in yesterday's stream, and I have the same view. Like yesterday, we have the daily resistance and then the 4 hour resistance. So this 3.56 is going to be a trouble area. Also, I think looking at this chart on 4 hour, I think this could be a deviation once we see a 4 hour close above like 3.6, and then we can look to fill this inefficiency on the left side of the chart. But overall, my plan is still same. I think within like this August, in the remaining like 26 days, I think we will find an opportunity to get an entry around like 2.83, because this is my I have like a good conviction that whenever I get this 2.84, I don't know if I will get it, because if 4 hour except above like 3.6, then it's straight going to test this supply zone. But still, whenever I get the chance to get myself long at like 2.84, I think that will be a great sign. And I think it will be a big swing for the group, where we can really capture like 30 to 40% swing. It's that kind of a setup. So let's wait for like 2.86. You can take entry at like 3.17 as well. The other day when we were nuking, I was waiting for this 3.18 support, but unlucky that everything pumped before price comes here. You can see that this is a good SR level. The 4 hour basically, it was an inverse head and shoulder, and this was the basically kilo where price was basically holding. So I thought like 3.18 is going to be a good entry, but unlucky. But here I won't be having a FOMO to chase for the entry. I think 3.55 is going to be a good resistance. um, can you check OBOL? I have never heard about this sticker before, but let's see. Yeah, it said the daily resistance same like, and also it's, I think it's a shit coin. um you can see that we have been rejecting from the daily resistance. Also, the SR level for like 4 hours is like too much near the daily, like here, which is telling me to stay away longing this coin around here, because I think it's just going to be a choppy price action. But somehow, if you see the 4 hour flip of like 0.135, I just want you to set alert at like 0.135. Once price is going to flip like 0.135, then we can just go long. You can see that we have the 4 hour around like 0.145, and then we have the daily at like 0.146, and then there's like a plenty of vacuum between this, like 7%. So I think this could be a good area to go long once I see like 1 hour or 4 hour close up of like 0.135, and then we can close our position fully at like 0.145. But this is the only setup that I can think of looking at this chart. Maybe by looking at the bounce here again. So I think this 108, you can try with like 6% invalidation below those wicks, only when you get like a 4 hour div like this. But until this, I won't be pressing too much button on this coin, since if you look at the previous history, it's just a chop. I don't know why you asked me about this chart, but it's looking too much choppy to me. So just press the button when you find the trigger on this coin, or you are going to get chopped a lot. I think there are like much better opportunity on market rather than pressing the button on that chart. Do you guys have any more chart request? JD, you wanna say something?
Um, I mean, I just closed out my inner trade. If people haven't checked in my corner, I think it's a decent area to start peeling off some profits. Eve just tagged 3660. BTC Strail, I'm not able to get to 116, but I think BTC might push to 116 and then also reject. So I think it's like kind of a point where you start being defensive. Like look at the ENA 4 hour candle. Like I think that's quite, it's not shaping up quite great. Eve pushed to 3660. We've had a really violent New York Open the first hour, stick open as people like to call it. So yeah, I would just be careful now. A lot of big bounce from a weekend push, monthly, first week of the month. It's summer, it's August, so if you long the bottom, be happy with the money you made and the profits, and yeah, just be careful. It's much easier to buy with confidence on a flip up rather than trying to predict whether we're going to straight V reversing blast through all resistances. I think just keep it simple, keep it nice and easy, and just TP on resistances, long on supports, and chase above 120k on BTC. That's your risk on trigger. Yeah, that's basically what I want to say. I don't know if there's any other questions in the chat that we haven't covered yet.
So somebody asked me for Tau. I already told you that this 348, I'm going to deploy like 25%, this 314 25%, then 263 25%, and then finally 222 I'm gonna be fully filled on this Tau bag that I'm buying for like, particularly to play the halving narrative that that is going to pop up on Twitter around like November. It filled my bid at like 348, and it's up like 5%. Unluckily, the second bid didn't got filled. And for Tau particularly, I think it's going to go like $400 from here before you see a rejection again towards like 317. So for now, my plan for Tau is that RSI is going to retest the 50 level, and then price is going to retest the 401 level, from where you are basically going to see a big rejection down towards like 316. So if you want to follow this plan, although since it's like a too much wide area, that's why I just can't place this kind of a limit order for the group, since I know majority of you are going to over risk at the first entry and then you are going to get wrecked. So for you guys, I posted this 272 limit order officially for the group. I hope one day I get filled on this limit order. We have a small bearish, bullish FEG. We have the Woodsbot daily support at there. Also, we have a slight consolidation that is going to help the price to stay there. So I think 270 is going to be a good entry, which we can, I think, if we are lucky, and if I'm not the curse at that time, then we will be able to hopefully be swing it till like 500 at least, if not like $1,000. So it's at least like a
I do.
2x or something. Sorry.
I didn't say anything.
uh okay, okay. Oh, I thought you want to say something. And then somebody asked me for Ida. Do you own Cardano anymore,
Oh,
JD?
I've never owned it. What do you mean anymore? Never ever bought
Oh,
that.
I'm just do you know this is the first coin that got me liquidated in 2021, I think. I only got liquidated like twice in my life, and this was the first coin that got me liquidated. I think it was at like 1.32 something, and they have a kind of an event back in 2021, and everybody was so much bullish, and I top longed it. And I think when the event successfully happened, in like 15-minute span of time, it dropped like 17% in that 15-minute candle. And I think it was my first week here that I joined, yeah, in 2021. Anyways, so I hate this coin since then. Um, if you, I think I specifically talk about this strong loan like a daily time frame, and on like 4 hour, I think we have the strong low as well at the same area. No, it's not. Um, so looking at the 4 hour, we don't have any demand zone to work with on like 4 hours. So I would just stick in with like daily time frame, and if I look at this, I would still be wanting the RSI to be at least be flipping the 50 level comfortably. If not, then I think it's just doing a bearish retest to like 0.765, which is just going to give us the rejection. And if you ask me, I would only be comfortable longing this once price is going to come back to like 0.6124 with like a stop loss below here. And I just don't see this coin losing 50 cents for now, since we have the strong low on daily time frame, and we all know that once price is very much near to the strong low, a buy pressure basically generates specifically on a higher time frame like daily. So I think 0.615 is going to be a good entry. The opposite for me, it made me a lot of money. Oh wow, nice. The most money that I think I made in 2021, it was in SXP, and particularly there was a leverage token like SXP up. I don't know if you guys know, but yeah, SXP up was fucking crazy. So much volatility and
What was
always to the
that
upside.
SP, like the
Huh?
swiping token? It's like a fox
Yeah, yeah,
token.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that.
You can just buy this coin at any price. And you are going to be very much profitable next day. It was that kind of a coin. Grass, grass is literally um, going to make a new all-time low, something like this. I won't be touching this coin. It's not something like I would like to trade, honestly. But let's see what are the fresh levels on this coin. So obviously, this week is a big level that price should not be losing. A bearish retest was like 0.873, and I think you can short this coin again towards like 0.523 something. But acceptance above like 0.8692 is basically going to be huge signal for you that maybe this could be a deviation. So unless I got the deviation back above like 0.8692 at least, I'm not going to touch it. Also, there is not too much levels on the wood bot as well on this coin. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, we have. So this is just like useless. And too much POC as well. I see that we have the strong high on like 8 hour at like 1.26. Let's see. Yeah, at least like flip this low around like 0.89, and then we can talk about this coin. But for now, I think this coin is too much dead. Let's say if price can somehow flip like 0.87, still it's going to struggle to the upside since we have the 8 hour strong high at like 1.26. I think a clear cut long is going to be when the 8 hour strong high is going to get flipped at like 1.26. This is the only where I would like to play because we have a big vacuum on like 12 hour, and then the next supply zone is around like 1.99. So we have a pretty much gap, but there has been so much POC stacked. So I don't have much on this coin rather than just these two levels, which is like 0.8692 and then 0.537, which is going to be a defending area for this. Are you shorting ETH if it reached 3700 for now? Yes, I want to short ETH at like 3700, but it's going to be depending on how the reaction is, or if I am going to get bearish div any around like 3700 or maybe at this POC. But yes, I want to short ETH. If let's see. JD, do you have any good on-chain coin that you are eyeing?
Talos.
Yeah, Talos. Yeah, I'm in as well. But that shit is not moving too much.
Yeah, well, it's back at 30
What's
mil
your,
now.
huh?
It's back at
Last
30.
time I saw, oh wow. I think I saw it in the Europe session. It was at like 26 something. But I hope it moons.
Yeah, like the TA setup looks quite good.
I mean, Ethereum itself shilling this coin.
Yeah, like come
So yeah.
on.
And also they released the staking or something. But what got me worried yesterday was that their staking news didn't got quite traction as it should have. And price was still not moving at all. And then I just went to sleep and I was like, fuck it, man. We will see in the morning.
Mm. Oh yeah, Block is a good coin.
Yeah, block.
Wilfi project launchpad. Troll. The troll gonna set you up for. But yeah, for on-chain to really go, we need like ETH to get above 4K, and then we could get another leg up.
I think Drewski is a big on-chain player. I see him. I
Yeah,
see his
they're also
tweets. They are all like killing. I miss QF by the way. And what was it? I think Masaya or something. I had a chance to buy Masaya at like 10 million, but I don't know why I faded it. For Ave, since we have the 4 hour and daily support at like the same area around like 253 and then 248, and you can see price literally came back here at this support on like Saturday, 2nd August, and you can see this price this support basically holding the price at the moment. But looking at the price action, like it's very much slow. And to me, it looks like that even a flinch from like ETH or BTC, and it's going to retest this 249 level again. I think maybe like max 276, but 276 is going to give you the rejection since we have the 4 hour and daily resistance at the same area. So high probability you are going to get 276 as a rejection. For me, a high conviction long on this coin is going to be remain at like 228 with a stop loss below like 213 since we have the 4 hour strong low. And looking at the order block, it's quite pretty much thick. So I'm assuming like too much liquidity is there to grab. So I think 227 you should set a limit order for yourself, and then 211 as in stop loss. It's like only like 6.5%. And if you DCA, it's going to, you can bring it down to like 5% even. But this is the only area where I would like to scale in. And this is for like a swing trade. The minimum you are going to catch is that like 20 to 30% swing is very much possible after this gray zone. Um, some people are typing something. Okay, this coin, I think somebody asked me and I said that 18.62 is the area where I would like to scale in. Yes, 18.5. If you look at the POC as well, so there are like two scenarios. One is like, as you can see, we have the 1 hour strong high, and I said that once price is going to defeat strong high, we have enough POC to the upside around like 36.9 that you can catch up on. So this could be a breakout play, but as for now, you can see we have a POC cluster here. So it would be wise to just pull the trigger around like 18.7 to put stop loss below like 16.6. Of course, it's a wide stop loss. So I would like to go in a like spot, but the only area where I'm confident on giving you a bounce is like 18.4. This is the only area where I myself would be willing to buy here. So 18.4, you should need to put alert at that area. Only 4 hours strong low you consider, brother? No, the higher the time frame, the higher the confluence is when you are trading with the strong low, strong high. Like if you see the ETH chart, you will see that on a daily time frame we had the strong high, and that strong high is basically what gave you the rejection of like 20% or something. Yeah, like 15% or something. So yeah, the higher the time frame, the higher the confluence it is. I think I'm done. You want to speak something, JD?
Um, I don't really have anything new to add. I mean, I've seen Aztecs also risk off here at this area, so we're starting to form a bit of a rejection. So yeah, just let the Monday range form, in my opinion. We had explosive move up from New York Open. Like, yes, I'm just under repeating myself at this point, but I'll post my levels in my corner after the stream about the bearish retests and what the invalidations would be and what when to get back on board alongside. But I'm completely flat on my pub book now. So we will look for the next opportunities. We might just get a simple retest of. I wouldn't even mind longing a pullback to like 3,550 to 3,500 and then target back to 3,700, 3,800. But we'll let Monday range form and we'll take it from there, in my opinion.
Somebody asked me, so it's like a Woodsbot RSI indicator. I think it's on testing phase right now, so it's not online for you to get access, but I think they are going to publish it very much soon so you can get your hands on. I think that's it for me, guys. Just like a closing note, I think for BTC, by this 116,900 is going to give you some sort of your rejection. But my gut feeling says that there's a good chance that still like 100, 800 is going to get tested. I think this is the only area where I would feel like too much comfortable in going long with a good size. For ETH, I think there could be a retest of 3540, which could be a good entry. Like you can go long at like 3540, DC at like 3500, and then put stop loss at like 3478, something below like this consolidation. This could be a play. Pump fun, I don't know, but this coin, if let's say if it flips like green zone, I will put a market entry for you guys. I think that's it for me. Thank you for joining us, and have a good day. And
See you
JD,
later.
you want to say
Have a
something?
have a good rest of your day, guys. Rest of your evening, wherever you are in the world. If you have any questions, always feel free to let us know. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. I'll be on again tomorrow with Pat and Impulse, and I'll be back back home on Wednesday morning. So yeah, see you later, guys.
Yes. See you later.